Ranking the best corners in Madden 25. And boys, we're back here with another tier list update. Today we're going to be taking a look at the corner position. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILLA at checkout for 5% off your order. Number 4, do want to get into the new cards today. Want to take a look at the old tier list where this is what I think changes. So I think Richard Sherman and also Shawn Springs should have been in this S tier as well. Again, I kind of made an assumption what they were going to do with that Ring of Honor bucket. Turns out that they really didn't change it a lot. And for instance, on Richard Sherman and both Shawn Springs, you can go like the deep out, the mid zone for 0. In this bucket, you could go like the flat zone, maybe Stonewall as well for 0. And then you basically get everything for 0 AP. So for me, like Richard Sherman, also Shawn Springs, they're going to stay in the S tier. And for me, I'm going to keep Pappy, Byron Jones, and these two cards right here, S. I'm going to drop down these 4. And the reason for that is I just think these guys are just crazy with what you can get with 0 AP, and these guys are still amazing as well. It's just we're kind of in a spot where really the S tier cards have to be kind of insane, right? And I still think they're great corners in the game, of course. I don't really think they're bad cards, but for me, I just think the S tier, there is a little bit of a gap in there right now. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop everyone down. Now for me, this is what the tier list is looking like before we get into the new cards. Now first card we got today is 78 overall Troy Vincent. If we show max ratings right here, up to the 97 now, where he is 96 speed, so you could make him a 99 speed player by having like 2 theme teams, whether it's a 40-40 or a 40-20, you know, like you could have 2 theme teams, or potentially 40-40 and like Jalen Ramsey or Pat Pete in lineup also could be 99 speed as well. And for his abilities, because that's really the big thing, right? These cards did get another discounted bucket where potentially mid zone for 1, pick artist for 0. And for me, it's just like, I feel like that stack just isn't really great at this point. Like you could go deep out mid zone pick artist for like 2. And I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. I think he's by like Will Johnson, you know? I think he's in the C tier. I like the B tier guys a little bit more as well. Maybe could see him argued into the B tier, but for me, he'd be right by Will Johnson. Now, right after that, we get Julian Edelman right here out of position corner, and he is 5'10", and you can upgrade this card by adding the receiver to the cornerback card, where he will be a 98 overall with 98 speed. Again, 99 speed with Pat Pete or Jalen Ramsey in the lineup. Great man, great zone, good press as well. Also play ball and air balance. And this time for Julian Edelman, from an ability standpoint, gets baked on inside shade for 0 AP. And just starting from the bottom right here, right? Like if you wanted to, if you want an outside corner, can get the deep zone for 1. He can also get secure tackler, which I think this is nice, right? And honestly, like one of the weaknesses of some of the people in S is some of them don't get secure tackler. Like I believe Sherman, Springs, and also Byron Jones all don't get secure tackler. But this card as well, like if you wanted to use them as a slot corner, I think that makes sense too, where it's like mid zone, flat zone, secure tackler, pick artist, all for like 1, and I think that's good too. I would say he's more of a slot corner, and I do like that secure tackler a lot. I think this is just like an A tier card though. Like I think he's good. I think he's better than the B tier guys. I don't think he's S, but I think A tier is a great spot for him. We also get Tony G at corner as well, and this card of course is 6'5", and something to note as well is with the all-star athlete out of position chem, you can make these cards taller. So Julian Edelman could be like 3 inches taller, like what, 6'2" for him, and then Tony G is like 6'8". This card could also be 99 speed with Pat Pete and Jalen Ramsey in the lineup, 98 man, 98 zone as well, and this time play ball and air balance. And for Tony G, from an ability standpoint this time, gets baked on deep out for 0 AP, right? So baked down deep out for 0 AP, keep that in mind. You go mid zone for 1, you go flat zone for 0, right? You go pick artist, and then you potentially have like all the abilities that you really need. Now he doesn't get the secure tackler and he gets everything for 1, but I think Tony G has the value of the height that, like for instance, in the A tier, like Ramsey isn't 6'5". I think this is a card that you have to spend 1 AP on him, but I think he's better than the A tier guys. For me, I would say he's more in the S tier as well. After that, we get Charlie Ward starting off at the 95 overall. And again, you can upgrade him to the 98 by adding the quarterback card. And this card does get all 32 team chem, so pretty easy to get him up to 99 speed. 6'2" height as well. Great man, great zone, great press. And also this time, play ball and air balance, no big hitter. But Charlie Ward, from an ability standpoint, baked on pick artist for 0. And on top of that, I think he's more of like a slot corner, honestly. I mean, he does get universal for 2, so you could just go universal for 2 pick artists, and then at the same time just load him up like with other type of abilities like enforcer, lurker, form tackler, you know, stuff like that. I wish this card would have got the secure tackler. I think if he got secure tackler, right, I think this is potentially an S tier player. I think he's like top end of A tier though. I like him right by Ramsey. He's probably even better than Ramsey because he gets the universal for cheaper. I do think you're missing out on the secure tackler, but I still could see this card debated in the S tier. I don't hate it. I could see Ramsey debated in the S tier as well. For me, the reason why they're not S tier is just because I feel like we're at a point where we can not overspend on universal and just load him up with the 0 AP KOs, if that makes sense. And also we got Tiki Barber right here, 5'10", 95 speed, 96 acceleration at corner. Grand scheme of the game right now though, no discounted abilities, and if you're getting nothing at that corner spot, you got to be F tier, which is also why we have Jeff Okudah right here too. 94 speed, 93 acceleration, 6'1". Again, first off, terrible from a stat standpoint. Also, no discounts for me, gonna be in the F tier. After that, we get upgradable Aaron Glenn though. Starts off at that 95, and we show max range right here up to the 98. 5'9", 98 speed, 99 acceleration, and does get a lot of team chems. And also with Jalen Ramsey or Pappy in lineup, 99 speed, 98 man, 95 zone as well. This time, no big hitter. Play ball in air, aggressive though. Now for his abilities, gets baked on pick artist, but he gets shut down for 2, and you can't take this ability off yet. And hopefully they do change that, because I think it could change where he ranks, of course, right? Because if we're just talking about like base stack, right, he gets like mid zone for 0, which is cool. Like you could do the mid zone, probably the flat zone pick artist combo, all for 0, and I think that's actually really nice. And shutdown just kind of hurts the card. Have to spend 2 AP on that, and it's not even an X factor that I like. I would probably place him more in the B tier right now, but potentially A once you can take that ability off. I've also got Mike Hughes right here, who's 95 speed, 96 acceleration, 5'10", and also this time he gets a baked on pick artist for 0 AP, and besides that doesn't really get anything for discount. So just a 0 AP pick artist player, which I think at this point honestly is just an F tier player. We also get Eli Manning at corner. This is also a fun golden ticket one because he's 6'5", 96 speed, like really tall, and they kind of gave him really good speed at this corner spot. But again, no discounts at this point. Eli Manning would be someone I would just say is in the F tier. And right after that, we get Deion Sanders, all-star athlete card, base 99 speed, 99 acceleration. Also at the same time as well, great man, great zone. Still terrible press. They always give him terrible press, right? And this time play ball in air, aggressive. But Deion Sanders from an ability standpoint, return man for 0, pick artist for 0. On top of that as well, if we scroll all the way down, I don't even know if he's that much better than his previous card, because like you probably want to run deep out, you probably want to run mid zone for 2 AP, you probably want the flat zone as well to give him all KOs, and he gets all zone KOs for 2 AP. And then also at the same time as well, if we go to like his previous card, right, like the 95 CB, he gets universal for 3. So I guess you save an AP point. You do save an AP point compared to this card. I guess I can say he's a tier better than his previous card, which would be A tier for this Deion Sanders. We also get Shawn Murphy-Bunting right here, who's 98 speed, 96 acceleration, 6 foot height. Also great man, great zone, great press, play ball in air, aggressive this time. And Shawn Murphy-Bunting from an ability standpoint, if we scroll all the way down right here, player specific, does get secure tackler for 1, which I think is interesting. Besides that, like you don't really get like great, like flat zone for 0 would probably be a thing right here. Flat zone, secure tackler for 1. On top of that, you probably want the mid zone, that would be 2 AP. Yeah, that's just kind of tough. Like I don't really think this card gets great discounts. Like I don't think it's anything really special. For me, Shawn Murphy-Bunting would probably just be someone I place in the B tier. We also get 98 Anthony Edwards right here, who was 6'4", 98 speed, 92 acceleration. Great man, great zone, great press. Also this time play ball in air, balance. And now Anthony Edwards is someone that you don't have to do this, but pick artist one step head baked on. I think this is a card that I just run the universal on because he also does get secure tackler as well. And for me, I think Anthony Edwards is probably the best universal coverage player. For me, he would be someone that is in the S tier that I am willing to spend 2 AP on. I like him more than Ward. I like him more than Ramsey. And a lot of it has to do with his height. After that, we get back-to-back Marlon Humphreys right here, starting off with the 98 speed, 97 acceleration, 6 foot height, great man zone and press. And this time play ball in air, aggressive as well. And Marlon Humphrey from an ability standpoint, unfakeable, baked on for 0 AP. On top of that, he does get mid zone for 0, does get flat zone or secure tackler. You probably want secure tackler in one of the spots, and flat zone too. So you could, he's basically a perfect slot corner. On top of that, you could just like, I don't think I'd run any of these abilities. I would just go pick artist and like deep zone potentially if you wanted to run them, because we could go pick artist, deep zone, mid or secure tackler, mid zone, and he'd be really good as like a top safety or outside player. And you're kind of just missing like the flat. Like I just wish he would have got like a flat zone for 0, mid zone for 0 in this bucket, and then you're like good to go, right? I do think this is a pretty damn good card though. I would say he's potentially in the A tier. Now when we look at the 99 right here, right, I really feel like it's very similar strengths and weaknesses though, right? Because play ball and air, aggressive. Okay, we take a look. Strip specialist baked on for 0. Again, does get the mid zone for 0. Gets, I think you want to run secure tackler for sure. Okay, you really want to run secure tackler. It's the same ability stack for me, and maybe like short round and medium round KO does something for you. It really doesn't do anything for me. And shutdown, I don't really like this either. I don't like shutdown. I'm not really a big shutdown fan, you know. And again, for me, it'd be the exact same ability stack I just covered. And I think they're right by each other, because keep in mind too, it's just like +1 speed for the most part for me. Like, I think they're really good cards. I just don't think they're S tier. Now after that, we get Antoine Winfield right here, who's 98 speed, 96 acceleration, great man, great zone, does hit 90 press, 5'9", so a little bit shorter. But this time when we look at his abilities, of course, lumberjack baked on for 0 AP, and we look at his player specific first, does get universal for 3, but I think you got to go the mid zone for 0, right? Mid zone for 0, potentially tackle supreme for 1, potentially. I think, actually no, I wouldn't do that. I go mid zone for 0, secure tackler for 0, and probably, I guess you got to go pick artist or flat zone. That's a tough one. He could be a 1 AP player, because mid zone, tackle supreme, then like pick artist, flat zone. He's a good slot DB with that. 1 AP for him. I don't hate him in the slot, and I think Winfield, because of that, I'd say is potential A tier. I like the tackle supreme as well. After that, we get Deion McCollum. This is the rank reward. 6'2", so good height, 98 speed, 97 acceleration, 98 man, 97 zone, all 32 team chem, so could be 99 speed pretty easily. Play ball and air aggressive as well. Now we look at his baked on abilities, pick artist and mid zone for 0, of course. On top of that as well, universal coverage for 2. He could be someone that gets like deep zone, mid zone, flat zone. Like, I think if you're running zone, I don't really think there's a great point to run universal on the card. And this is a card that I think I would place right by Charlie Ward. I think he's like an A tier player again, and I can see him debated potentially in the S tier, but I put him right by Charlie Ward. After that, we get Gauntlet reward Sauce Gardner, and this card right here is 6'3", 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 98 man, 97 zone, 98 press, also play ball near aggressive, and this time Gauntlet reward Sauce Gardner. Okay, so clarification from Mut.gg2, looks like EA mixed up the Sauce card. This could change where he ranks like next week, because I think they messed some stuff up, okay? They messed up like the Sauce ability, so I think right now he's like damn near a D tier player. Like, I don't really think he's good with only mid zone for 0 at this point compared to every other corner. After that though, we get Randy Moss, who's 98 speed, 97 acceleration, great man, great zone, great press. He's also 6'4". This time as well, play ball and air balance, and Randy Moss from an ability standpoint, let's take a look. Secure tackler, mid zone baked on for 0. On top of that, what are we looking for? This could be another universal card. I think he may be the better universal player compared to Anthony Edwards, but you could also just go deep zone for 1. You could go the flat zone for 0 and the pick artist, and you spend 1 AP with all KOs and secure tacklers on him in zone coverage. I think this is another player that I think is topping in this S tier. I think he is great. Like, love the card. After that, we get Tyson Campbell, 98 speed, 98 acceleration, 6'1", great man, great zone, great press. Also play ball near conservative, does kind of suck, but Tyson Campbell this time, I think gets screwed over because 1, universal is baked on for 2 AP, you can't take it off yet. Secure tackler, universal for 2, it's not bad. I think he's kind of in a similar spot to like Moss, where it'd be better if you can just run the 0 AP, right? Like, imagine he just didn't get a universal. Like, you could go deep out for 0, you could go mid zone for 0, right? This bucket right here, we could go the flat zone if we wanted to, right? We could go the pick artist, you know, like, you can make everything work. Stone wall as well. Like, if you were just able to take off the universal, I think he is easily in the S tier with 0 AP, and it still is a good card with the universal. I don't think he's as good as Randy and Anthony Edwards, so I'm going to play some more by like Charlie Ward and Jalen Ramsey. And I do think this card is really, really good still. Can easily still see him debated in the S tier as well. But now we have one more card to go over, but also I wanted to go over the fact that Tribute Pat Pete did get leaked. Now, based on this list right here, I honestly don't know if he will even be better than the 96 Combine. Like, in order for him to get that secure tackler for 0, probably universal for 0 as well. But besides that, I mean, this Pat Pete is damn near a perfect corner. So, but also as well right here, we did get Carlton Davis, pretty similar to like other roster revolution cards. Could be 99 speed on like with Pat Pete, or on a theme team, of course, or Jalen Ramsey. But I don't think this card is that bad. I mean, built on out of my way as well, and like pretty standard like stuff for like the roster revolution type of cards. I would say I was between like B or A for him, and I think I'm gonna lean him slightly in the A tier. So yeah, boys, this has been my updated thoughts on the cornerback position in Madden 25. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Let me know if you think anyone deserves to go up, or should some people go down. But if you guys did enjoy this video today, man, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys do want to be notified every time we upload here, make sure to hit that noti bell. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.